snow is
Snow load.
Your snow load is
Yeah.
heavy. Where you're going to have issues is you have 3 or 4 different roofs coming into one, or if you're a flat roof and you're just sticking a whole bunch of snow, you'll have really warm days that'll warm up 30-40 degree swings, and then it'll drop back down into freezing. So it'll thaw and it'll start to melt, and then when the sun goes down, it'll drop and it'll start to freeze. Well, if I don't have heat tape up there that's while it's thawing and it's keeping that heat, it's keeping that water liquid and getting it off and draining it out and away from your house, and it sits on your roof, it'll actually freeze right on your roof. Well, if you have shingles or if you have a seam, when the water is liquid and it starts to freeze, it'll actually work its way up underneath the seam. It'll work its way up underneath the shingle, and it'll continue to ice dam and build. So when you create an ice dam on your house, it's not necessarily, it's all that water that froze or thawed, then froze.
And then now it's
but
thawing
then
again.
That whole chunk of ice doesn't automatically thaw back out the very next day. A portion of it will thaw, but it'll all of a sudden build and build and build and build and create one heck of an ice dam. Then in the spring, you'll have that same ice dam that you built last fall.
That's up inside the fascia or whatever.
Then all of a sudden, when you start getting real thawing going on, it'll thaw, and then that's when you're gonna
leak.
You're gonna leak and manifest in the spring.
Yep.
So nothing against any builders or anything like that. Homeowners definitely need to be aware of it and say, okay, you know what? I need to plan for snow melt.